I'm actually going to be right back. If it was a pull-up, how did it is it? It isn't the definite. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go do the doobly doo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
It's D&D night. This game is brought to you once again, as always, by Gemhammer and Sons Gaming. You can go to gemhammer.com/shop and use the code SCARVESUP, SCARVESUP, to save 10% off everything in the store. They have a bunch of new awesome stuff coming. And that's everything, t-shirts, dye. They have some lapis dye coming out that I really want, but I don't have the money for. Music tonight. Music tonight comes from the legendary Roll20 and Tabletop Audio, if need be. Of course, the stream is also brought to you by you, the supporters, you, the viewers. Everything that I don't do anything without you guys, and it's awesome. The game is on Roll20. The voice is on Discord. Oh, and do not forget that this Sunday, September 20th, 2020, my birthday. I'm gonna be 31. This Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a special one-shot featuring the Gamer Doc, Jack Birkenstock, Doctors Sarah Sawyer and Ryan Kelly, Wandering Shrink, and the voice of Kamari and the voice of... Yo, what's up, PJ? What's up, PJ? And the voice of Saronis. How the heck have you been, PJ? Dude, it's been forever since you've been in here. Dude, if you use my code. Plus, I'm always up for a campaign with you. We got a good group going. I'm in. Okay, so just checking in. Are we all here? All right, let's go down the list. Fallen's here. Kamari, Saronis, Miru, Rav, All right, Zero. I guess we're waiting on a Rav and a Zero. Okay, we're not waiting on a Zero, but we're waiting on a Rav. Okay, I hear Rav. All right. I didn't hear that. Are we all good? So everyone good to go? Okay. I'll talk to the... Oh, yes? Yeah. All right, and now we go over for the... And now we go to me for the recap. I know, what a travel. So when we last left our intrepid adventurers, we finished off the zombies in the Tavern of the Dead. Then we all passed out. Me, Tavo, we left hogtied. When I woke up, I was very stiff. Needless to say. Everyone else was just fine. Thanks a lot for that, by the way, guys.
And not in a good way.
Oh, no. Not in a good way at all. Then...
You kind of pry people's eyeballs out. And two, that segment finished before the end of the last...
It's catching up. And...
I guess you are when we woke, in that armor.
And when we woke... So, we had some food... And everyone but Zeronis, which is Zero and Saronis, we're talking, well, bickering as we tend to do, about the gem shards that I found. Zero and Zeronis took it upon themselves to go find whatever it was that took the supplies from our wagon. In the middle of town, they came across one lone zombie and dealt with it quietly. Wait a second, Zeronis can do stuff quietly? Who'd have thought that? Following the footsteps, they come.
That went on that, not Zero.
No, it was no. Was it? I thought it was. No, it's Zeronis and Zero. You did the secondary clear. Zero was following the footsteps. Upon following the footsteps, they come across a house with a dead zombie in the dining room, in which this zombie had a massive hole in the middle of its chest. Upon searching the house, they find the attic. Before they go up to the attic, the rest of the party comes up, with Tavo standing guard at the door. Zeronis tries to go up the ladder to said attic, but he was stabbed by an unknown. After this, he wanted to go up there and deal with it. And this made Meru quite perturbed, to say the least. And it got so heated that Tavo, who was on the outside, mind you, could hear every word. Eventually, it was decided that Kamari would be the first one up, where she met a young girl named Lily, the sole survivor of the town. After talking to her, Kamari found out that the dead in the dining room was her father, and that Lily had to kill him, dispatch him herself. Eventually, Kamari talked Lily down and called Tavo in, who himself is an orphan due to the forces of evil, took to shine to the girl. Lily then told Kamari and Tavo about the graves in the back. One for her best friend and one for her father. And she asked them for help, to which they were more than happy to, well, less than happy, but more than willing to do. And then upon further questioning, she reveals where the rest of the undead were, like what other houses the undead were in. Tavo, Kamari, Zero, Meru all went back to the tavern with Lily, and Zeronis and Rav started to clear the houses. When they came to the blacksmith, Zeronis found something shining the soot of the blacksmith and touched it. All of a sudden, he feels his blood was unclean, and he must take Rav's blood. But then he immediately blacks out. When he comes to, Rav is over him, and he tells her what's going on.
It was not shiny, and 2, it was buried in soot. Not my fault.
Hush, brother.
When they get back to the tavern, Rav
still touched it.
You did touch it. Rav tells the rest of the party, and Tavo takes Zeronis aside, willing or not, and had a long talk with him about how he shouldn't blame himself for what happened. With May making lunch, Tavo and Zero search Leroy's shop, where Tavo finds a nice pair of butcher gloves for Zero and a map of the area. Lily points out where the undead, where everyone went. And that while we're having lunch, we talk with Lily about going back to the attic with Yogg. It was well stocked, well fortified, and Yogg could protect her. But there's one thing that we failed to remember. There's a lot of food left unguarded at a Yogg level. Then the party moves out. It takes about an hour or so to reach the tar pits. And they are immediately attacked by some undead raptors, where we are almost surrounded. And after a bit of combat, we hear this. Which is a sound that we heard in the crypt, and that Rav has been hearing for months. And up from the tar comes this. And here we are to now.
Nightmare fodder for weeks. You're welcome.
I had the map zoomed in for the on the T-Rex too.
Yeah, hearing that thing roar when you're trying to sleep, it doesn't help much.
Oh no, I'm sure it sounds all sorts of fun. All right,
Well, we're
Fallen
about to
over.
find out about that, aren't we?
All right, Fallen over to you.
Indeed, and we go right back to where we started.
Do I get any D for inspiration? I get a D2 for asking. Oh, D6. Oh man. Okay.
Now I'll give you a D8. But, Saronis, it's your turn.
We have a friend to play with.
Push to talk, dear brother. Or don't.
He's changing to his brown
Sorry,
pants.
dealing with that. That wasn't me.
He's changing to his brown pants.
I mean, no. After I changed
Wearing
into
brown pants.
ramen pants. Get it right? Alrighty. So what level of foolishness do I feel like doing today? Alrighty, I'm gonna use my
Getting
bonus.
killed, I'm gonna haunt you, just so you know.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the hunting would go the other way.
She's been dead once. She doesn't want to do it again.
Yeah, I
Um,
have been dead once. Do you think I know how to do that?
No, I'm more meant. She said if I died, not if she died. Anyway, back to
If
the
you
topic.
die, I'm going to hunt you.
She
Even though I'm
can't
alive.
actually do that because of her class features.
Remember, she's a death cleric. She'll find a way to reverse it.
Yeah.
Upon seeing Big and Ugly step out of the tar,
Come on.
I'm gonna do something mildly insane. Bonus action to swap to my pistol, point it at the raptor directly in front of me, and good night.
Oh no. Oh, that's
Okay, I
range
don't
go.
have- It's also a spell. Thank heavens.
Roll me a D2.
Oh crap.
First roll of the night is in that one. Ah, crap.
With
No.
the magical pistol.
Good news. You don't hit the tar.
Oh!
Because remember, the side effect of firebolt is it will set alight things that are flammable and not being worn or carried.
Oh boy. Hey, Kamari? Good idea.
Yeah.
Be careful. I believe that is my turn.
Yes. By the way, just to be clear, Saronis, you went to take a shot. The raptor's head kind of got past the barrel and pushed it to the side, and your shot literally went streaming right towards the tar, but hit just above the tar line with a smoldering whoosh.
All right, good. So we don't have Hiroshima on our hands.
And Sonus is just like trying to pull off the whole innocent act, staring at the sky and whistling for just a second before his gaze falls on the giant undead T-Rex again, and he stops whistling and goes, "Oh, yeah, that thing."
I think you gotta worry more about Zero sitting right behind you looking down at that missed shot like you realize what you just did, right?
You may or may not become a weapon, Saronis.
Meru,
We shouldn't be tempting Daddy Zero. But, I do believe I am in a pickle. A pickle I do not like.
Is it a sweet pickle or is it a dill pickle?
It's a sour pickle.
Ugh.
So sour, in fact, that I'm burning a use of wild shape.
This is the first time you've ever done that in combat.
Just... Why could I not grab my token? Colin, I do not have the ability to move my token for some reason, just saying.
Well,
Maybe
you
we
just
still
moved it across the map.
He moved it, but I can't actually select my own token at the moment. Like, even while it's over there, I can't click on it.
Try drag and hold over top of it, see if it highlights.
Yeah, it doesn't, even though I have the box select. Like, move it to GM layer and back really quick. See if that fixes it.
It disappeared, it did.
I can now select it. So we found a way to fix that when it happens again. But, that is my turn! That is my action.
Alright. For the moment, I'm keeping Meru's normal token in the lower corner since her initiative is tied to that. His initiative is tied to that. Revelin!
Free hit points is free hit points. That's why I done that.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're now within. Well, actually, no. This is selective, isn't it? Over to the cantrips. Thank you.
I've always been in within 5 feet of you, so.
By the way, 1 second, folks. Just in case anyone else was having that problem.
At least we found a way to fix it now, because that used to be an actual issue we couldn't figure out how to fix.
All 4 of the raptors around me are going to take that. So, con saves. Two pass, 2 fail. And because I want it to die, I'm going to do the raptor in the upper corner by burning my cunning action. Really? Roll 20?
Yeah, just couldn't give it to...
Like, here, have a 19 and a 20.
At least
No.
you hit.
No. Here's a 19 out of 20 and a 20 out of 20. By the way, you don't get the 20.
but you get max damage.
That's not max damage. That's a 5 and a 6.
Near to max damage. It's 1 off my max damage.
So give you 1 off your possible hit ratio and 1 off your possible damage. It just wanted to tease you.
Oh. So the crit, I didn't need to crit to kill it.
No.
That all?
That's what I've got as far as I know. I've got my main action. I burn my cunning action to use my bonus action.
Kamari.
12 temp HP for everybody next to 0.
I'm in the money. I'm in the money.
I don't think I hit the T-Rex with a 9.
It does not hit.
Dang!
No.
You would think that a big target like that would have a kind of low AC.
It's big, but it's hardy.
Thick skin.
What skin?
I just realized I go last out of everyone.
Is that
And-
all?
It's my turn.
Oh, Rexy boy. Uh-oh.
One at Meru, one at Ravelin. First attack's at Meru.
Ugh. No, that meets.
That doesn't, because I used wild shape.
Oh no!
You're lucky because that strength save, that's on his next turn. It auto grapples if it hits you with its bite. And Ravelin.
Oh, Fallen. That hits. Just pointing out.
The 22 did hit.
I wild shaped.
I thought you kept your armor class.
I don't keep armor class on wild shape. You never do that.
Oh, the way you said that, it sounded like, oh yeah, it's a good thing I wild shaped because it made it sound like that.
I was correcting Talvo. He said that to me. And it's like, no, I wild shape.
Ah. Well, Ravelin?
Also, I'm pretty sure what I hit too, because I think I had a 21 or 22. I can't remember. Either way.
You have a 22 AC.
So, Meru, or Ravelin? Meru is now in the mouth of the T-Rex.
I called it.
You did?
Hey, Zero. There's whimpering noises. You look over. It's a white wolf in a T-Rex's mouth.
T-Rex's problems.
I summon problems.
You cast summon angry Goliath. It's not very effective.
Second one hits. Quick question. Are you using your superiority die or an inspiration die for the first hit?
Let's see. Yes.
Which one?
Superiority.
You still miss.
Alright.
All right. Everything okay, Zero?
Zero? Okay.
Okay. All right, we're going to go from right to left with the Raptors. So first at Saronis.
Roll it, Saronis.
Oh,
It just hit itself. I think that's max damage hit itself.
no.
94
It just straight hit itself.
for the same damage.
So 16.
Did it just drop itself before it could get him with the bite?
It did.
Yes!
Fortunately for Saronis, I think it did. Next at Tavo.
Nope.
Well, Tavo.
24.
It is stunned for a round.
Not as impressive, but still useful. And then 3 at Ravelin.
Nope.
Oh no.
Ouch. And
That's 16 damage on that one.
All right, next one. And
advantage.
Yep.
16. That's 19 more.
Hang on, let me.
You're at 35 so far.
Am I at full? Because my hit points are looking full on my character, but not on my feet.
You're
What are they at on your sheet?
28.
It just adjusted.
Yeah, it just now adjusted. You're down. I remember you were at about half health last session.
All right. Did the first one or second one drop you?
And that dropped
Second.
me.
Which one?
Because the first one was only 13 damage and I had 28, so it was the second one that dropped me.
I don't think the acid damage.
All right. Next one is going after 0.
No and no. Oh wait, advantage, right?
No,
Oh.
it does not have
Oh.
advantage on you.
Oh, then nope.
Tavo.
Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to try bashing this guy's head in.
You have
Come on.
advantage. It's
I know I do. Come on, Lucille. I think it did 19 hits. And 19 does hit. Give me 1 second.
Understood, Rev.
Yeah, what the heck. I'm gonna come on over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna be back 5 feet. And, cast at... And he casts Healing Word at level 2 for Rav. Who apparently is in the middle of a blender. Well, she's up with 10, so...
As soon as he heals Rav, Sonus would look over at Tavo. For once I can say, thank you for speaking.
Ow!
And again I say, stop being an idiot with your shots! I saw that! You almost killed us all! That is a level 2 spell slot used. And that will end my turn.
Okay, I found another headset. How's this?
A lot of background noise, but we can hear you.
I'm staying on push to talk then.
Yeah,
Well-
I just gotta turn you down slightly because it did make you louder, at least on my end.
He still hasn't been nice to me, has he? I just realized he hasn't been nice to me yet.
Please.
I
Once.
mean, he hasn't had an entire session being nice to me. Is what I'm saying.
It's really hard, just being honest.
Oof.
And I believe it is my turd brother's turn.
And
It
I
is
am in a
indeed.
pickle.
No, you're in a T-Rex.
It's a pickle. I blame Monster Hunter World.
No, the pickle would have thrown you at us by now. Okay. I am going to see what's going on. Hey, Fallen, how far up is Rexy there's head?
It is 20 feet tall.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me where its head is right now. Because he just scooped up Mayor.
Again, it's 20 feet tall. It bit Meru, stood up, and swung its tail at Ravelin.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's time for Go-Go Magic Angel.
Well, this is going to sound like a thoroughly horrible idea. But I'm going to run to the dinosaur. And I'm actually going to climb up the dinosaur's leg and try to get to his face using arbitrary cat go fast.
Why not just use your wings?
Because on my way past Kamari, I'm actually going to drop the wings for her. Saying, I have a bad idea, and I really don't want to break this.
Okay, cool, thanks, great, bye, don't die!
Don't those need to be attuned to use?
No.
I think it's more of he doesn't want to damage them rather than let her use them.
Alright, so you're trying to climb up the T-Rex?
I'm trying to climb up his leg to his face.
Athletics check.
Fall in the tar. Good.
Oh!
Sorona still wins.
Saronis, you're not sure how, but as you start climbing, this thing kicks its leg, launches you up into the air, and as you're kind of flapping around, you somehow land on its head.
Okay,
Is he
I'm
standing?
going to take my pistol, shove it into the eye socket, and pull the trigger for my bonus action.
Hold on, did he land? Did he
You
land
can't.
it?
Keep in mind,
Oh,
you
I
can't
can't?
actually do that unless you make an attack action.
Oh, my bad. Okay, disregard that.
I think at this point you're just kind of going, I don't know how I got here, but I'm holding on for dear life.
Well, isn't he covered in...
Basically,
Question, isn't he covered in tar?
not to mention I have claws which give me a climb speed, and basically I'm using those to hook into his face.
He is not, well, he's semi-covered in tar. Parts of him are. Because the creature isn't entirely covered in tar, but there's tar all over it.
Okay.
So,
I didn't know
that's
it was,
Saronis' turn.
I didn't know if it was a case of him being glued or something.
Also, don't set it on fire.
I thought you were planning to do that.
Alright, Meru.
This is going to sound like the stupidest thing ever, but I don't care if it's got a hold of me. Two can play this game, mister.
Welcome to T-Rex Night, the night of stupidity.
Oh, that hits.
It's like, two can play this game.
What?
You are, however, not going to be able to try and knock it
No,
prone.
I know I can't
What?
knock it prone. It's just funny as I now have advantage too because Saronis is on its head.
What are you biting? Aren't you
Biting its lip. Just
I mean, you could try to break its jaw open to fall out.
well, it can't bite anyone else if it's still biting me.
Revelin.
I figure it would just be distracted with the cat hanging off of its face.
Push your talk, Rav.
I'm going to bonus action potion.
Oh!
A freaking crappy potion.
Oh!
Are you going to action cure wounds?
Yeah, I have my full spell slots, so... And I'm going to cast it as a level 2.
Jeez, Rav.
There you go.
Just when she needed it most.
Double eights.
Now, I've used my action, and I've used my bonus action. Do I still have my cunning action?
No, cunning action is something you can do as a bonus action.
Okay. Can I still disengage?
No, you've used your action.
Do I have any actions left?
You can risk moving, but that'll provoke an attack of opportunity from at least one raptor.
And that is unacceptable. So, I guess I'll use my full movement action to stand up.
Well, it's only costing you half your movement to stand up.
I'm going to get up carefully.
Alright. Kamari.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the backpack. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm just gonna bring it with me. Move over to here. Unfortunately, Saronis and Meru are both outside of the sphere for 0, but I'm gonna activate it anyway.
Mainly for Rav.
9 temp HP for you, Ravelin.
I
And
feel a little less squishy.
I'm gonna point my make pretend pistol at that little raptor. Pew! For 9 whole damage. Oh, Saronis, if I ever upgrade your pistol, it's gonna say pew pew every time it shoots, by the way.
I'm kind of sad it doesn't already.
Oh, it will.
Mine won't pew pew. Sorry.
Oh, it will. I'm making it. It will pew pew.
Is that everything? Kamari?
Mm-hmm.
With Saronis clawing at its face, Meru in its jaws, the T-Rex kind of thrashes its head back and forth, and then there's this ominous gurgling noise, for it kind of rears its head back and suddenly juts its head forward.
I hate you.
Is it about to puke?
It, That's going to hit me, and I think only me. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Mommy.
If I'm on his head, do I have to make the save?
No, Saronis, you are the only one actually immune to it.
Yeah, and I autofill the save.
Oh no, Kamari.
Thank God for 12 temp HP.
I'll heal Kamari and her magic bird.
Wait a second. It just turned into the pickle because it literally just threw Meru at you guys.
Now, since this has happened, I can actively say, now you guys know why I don't like this thing. Because I just had a repeat of Nishka.
I thought Nisha went into the belly of the beast.
Did it set? Oh, it did set its own little guys on fire. Okay, just had to double check.
Oh, it's not
Did
fire,
it?
it's tar.
Whatever, it has a
It's
fiery
acid.
thingy.
He's just using that. And that's actually a nice measurement. I'm just not sure how accurate it is.
We're all in it. I think that's all he cares about.
No, it's actually a 60-foot cone.
That's a
firebird.
50.
Well, no. Measure it to the sides.
That's 55.
Yeah, go one further because that's actually where the box is one further.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The
It
box doesn't hit there on my end for like the
No.
measurement box that it has.
Anyway,
Anyway, moving on.
On the GM layer, if you click it, the box actually goes 5 feet out from it, from what you see.
Yeah, it's just the measurement on it is a bit awkward for us to see. That can be fixed later though.
If
all-
we're all in it, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It hit everybody. Thank you for the temp HP, because I didn't actually take any damage from that.
Welcome.
I only took 2 damage myself, so.
Sorna sees this, kind of looking over the T-Rex's head. Guys, you okay? That looked kind of nasty.
Now you
This
know
is-
what we look at.
This is never coming out of my fur. I blame you.
Zero,
What?
you're up.
What did I do?
How much health does this raptor have?
Yeah, we can't. see the
It doesn't
HP.
look they don't look at nearly as affected by this as you did.
I mean, no, we can't see the HP. Is what we're saying. We can't see the bar.
Yeah.
It's because the one above it is not on the map layer, it's on the token layer still.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to attack that one first.
Are you
Oh,
using
so
a
it could-
superiority die?
I think a 15 needs.
You don't have to.
Yep.
You are using it?
Yep. Hit it again. Oh. No, not using another one.
Yeah.
Alright. Are you using an inspiration die?
No. I will, however. Let's see.
Keep in mind, you can actually use, instead of precision attack, you can use a maneuvering attack.
That is only against the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which
but you
would
allow
still
an ally to move without provoking an attack of opportunity.
From,
Exactly. You can
from
allow.
that target, though.
Yeah, you can allow Ravelin to get out of the reach of one of the 3 raptors.
Don't let him bully you, Zero. Do whatever you want to do.
No, I'm not bullying. I'm just pointing out he can actually get Ravelin out of a triangle of death into just a duo of death.
I'm teasing you, Fallen.
Yeah, I'll do it.
The attack misses, but I don't remember it saying it has to hit for the maneuvering attack to function. So, Ravelin, if you want, you can move up to half your movement away from the raptor to your right and not take an opportunity attack.
So, like this?
Yep.
And I'm not within Zero's range here, or do I have to move one more?
Well, no, it's the one that was directly to your right was the only one that could actually have made an attack of opportunity when you moved there. If you move any further, one of the other 2 can make an attack of opportunity.
Let me see here.
So you're safe as long as you stay there.
Then I will stay here.
All right. The raptor that was still going after Zero will continue to do so.
May, do you want me to heal you, or do you want me to be an attacker?
Zero.
The
Do you want
21
to-
hits.
Okay.
What was that, Tavo?
Do you want me to heal you for a little bit, or do you want me to attack the T-Rex?
There is no reason to actually heal me. This is not my actual hit points, it's the wild shape's hit points.
Okay.
You don't have to make the strength save, Zero. They didn't move 30 feet.
Oh, didn't read it. Sorry.
You
No
passed anyway.
I used
Meru.
wild shape to give me a 36 hit point buffer. Tavo.
Okay.
Those are at you, Meru. They technically have advantage because you're prone, but
The second one hits. I'm just trying to check something. Because I forgot to double check math on something. Okay. My hit point does not change, so. Eventually my hit points actually get higher. So that's down. I'm back to my original. That is. Switch tokens, please.
And all of a sudden, Mayra poofs.
I lost 5 from that, so I took 6.
and the last one will go after Ravelin.
Nope. 21 is a meet.
Tavo.
I'm gonna run on up to this thing right here. And
Have fun beating on his ankles.
Well, that's the thing though. I'm just gonna put my hands on it and cast this at level 2. Do I have advantage?
Technically, no.
Oh, what do you mean technically no?
There's no one actually giving you advantage.
Stronus hasn't attacked it yet.
I mean, to be fair, Saronis has his claws embedded in its skull.
It's a gargantuan creature, Tavo. There's Sironis in no way, shape, or form is grappling it.
I'm just saying.
However, that is still 23 damage straight off of this thing.
I know, but I wanted to roll that. I wanted to get that extra 29, and roll the D100.
Inflict wounds is the meanest spell.
When you get a second, Saronis, can you just move your token real quick?
I'm actually. Oh crap! I don't have a.
Can you
I
move
don't
it
have-
down? There you go. Thank you.
Now that's some rubber banding.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I don't have a bonus action. Cantrip.
Well, yeah.
I was thinking about giving it the old one too. Actually no. So do I? If I change it into Angel Tavo, do I still have 30 feet of flight?
No, it just becomes your normal movement, so whatever you have left is what you have. And I think it takes you an action to turn into Angel Tavo.
Alright, then I shall end my turn as I check that out.
Well, we can check that real quick. Yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
Sironis.
He can't blame me for trying.
Is there any way I can basically blocking at least most of his field of vision?
Did he robot out for anyone else, or is
Yeah,
it just me?
yeah,
Big
he
time.
roboted. But I think the question is, can he block his field of vision?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any way I can maneuver my fluffy cat butt so I am blocking at most of his field of vision? So I'm guessing since he's undead, he has some other friggin' sense.
To be entirely honest, you're not sure how this thing sees because it's only got like the one eye. But you can try.
Okay, I will try.
All right. Give me another athletics check because it's still trying to toss you off.
And you know what? I'm going to use a D10 inspiration die. Really?
You managed to stay on.
Okay.
Which
Was
is
that
pretty good considering you have
movement?
to. Go ahead. Yeah, that was
that
just your.
utilizing.
That would have just been your movement. The athletics check is to kind of just keep your hold.
Okay. So, would it count as aiming if I'm just jamming my pistol into the empty eye socket?
No.
I mean, it should. It's not going anywhere unless there's like a hole that it can go through.
Well, he would still shoot. He wouldn't get it. Yeah, I'll give him advantage. What the hell? I
Yes,
wouldn't
that
apply
would
a sneak attack to it, though.
No, that would actually just negate the disadvantage of attacking while on his face trying to get flung off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let's try this.
In the
That
face!
actually hits.
That is a,
Literally.
That's what... I played it for a reason.
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn. I'm just gonna hang here. Literally.
For dear life.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this thing shakes me off, and I am going directly in his mouth.
Meru, you now know what lunch feels like.
Doesn't change much. I successfully prevented him from biting someone for an extra turn. Although that's not much.
I'm kind of happy about how tanky I got Tavo.
You say that, and all I do is smile.
I ain't seen nothing yet, have I?
You're less tanky than the mostly naked halfling.
Yeah, but
Being honest.
you're like Muhammad Ali, float like a
Tell him,
butterfly.
stop being a distraction.
He's not being a distraction. I was looking through my sheet to remember what all I had. Oh, I forgot to switch my icon back over to regular Mayru.
That is a
Sit
hit.
down.
That is a miss. The second one, however, is a hit.
I am out of key points.
Ravelin.
Okay, the only one that's alive is this one.
Yep, and the giant thing that just spat Meru and Tar at you.
That's true, but I don't want anything biting on my ankles while we deal with it. So, since Zero hit that one, I get advantage to attacking it, yes?
The 1-0 hit is dead.
So he didn't hit this one.
No, he hit the one that was immediately to your right.
Do I have advantage to hitting this one?
No.
Then I'm going to hit it anyway.
Pop it on the nose, Rav. You bop
That
pretty
is a
good.
hit.
Then I'm going to use my disengage. Is this square here Tar?
I'm going to say yes.
I'll use my disengage to move here and hit that guy with Bolt to the Grave.
Alright.
Or not.
Wouldn't you have advantage on it? Because I attacked it, and so did Saronis.
She wasn't attacking the big thing. She was attacking the raptor.
And even then, it's a ranged attack, Tavo.
Kamari.
Okay. Well then, I am going to put on the flying backpack, activate it, and fly up 20 feet.
Alright.
Ah, the cat force is in effect.
Anything else? Nope, that would have been all. That would have been bonus action to put it on, action to activate, fly.
I have
Alright.
2 feet up.
Huh?
I put a little icon on my character that says she's 20 feet up.
Perfect. Once again, the T-Rex, now seemingly unable to see anything, starts gurgling menacingly.
No.
I was wondering if I was the only one who saw that.
No, I saw it too. That's why I'm over here.
Good thing, Kamari, You're out of range. It goes straight under your feet, Kamari.
Congratulations, it has rolled a 5 again. This thing really has the same luck it did in Vaults.
This
Did you
time
just,
we did
like,
a death save.
Did you just, like, straight up call the one from Vaults to come mess with us or something?
Ah! Oh, come on, you forgot the bird!
My plan's not so stupid now, is it?
Your plan is actively hurting us.
Well, not entirely.
Its plan is causing it to use the AoE, which is the one we don't want it constantly using.
Well, remember, at least Tavo's resistant to the necrotic damage. Sure, it's only a D6 necrotic damage.
Wait, what is a D6? I've been taking full damage here.
In the first one, Tavo, you would give yourself back 3 hit points.
And then
you would
6 HP. 6 HP.
Yeah, essentially. And this time you would have only taken 1 damage from the necrotic. So you would take 14, not 15. No, wait a minute. You would have taken 13, not 15.
Okay.
All right. Everyone made it that needed to make it?
Oh, I'm just wanting to point out to you, though, Saronis, our front line is down to half health. And there's still potential of a boss fight.
Well, we gotta take it as we go, Zari.
Wait, this isn't a boss fight?
What did we come here to deal with, Tavo? What do we have not found yet?
We still have a lot more to do.
Right then, I'm using the spells more sparingly then.
Zero, you're up.
Oh, let's see. Well, let's get rid of this raptor first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dead.
And I'll take a swing at the Rex. At Chompy.
Wait, what? Where did my turn go? Oh, no, disregard.
That's a hit. Are you trying to use a superiority die or anything? Zero.
Should I do the... I'm just thinking here. I'm gonna take the sounds as a no.
Zero. Are you using a combat maneuver or anything? Going once. Going twice.
What?
Are you using a combat maneuver?
I don't have any superior die to do any of those.
You went through 4 already?
Yes. Yes. I was down to
Okay.
2 already, so.
You
Unless I did not
You-
recharge them from our
You
rest.
didn't recharge them because
You didn't recharge them.
one.
Alright, back up to 2.
Yep. So again, are you using a superiority die?
So I'm guessing the 20 did not hit.
Good
The,
hit.
the 20 hit. Look at your combat maneuvers.
Precision, maneuver. Am I doing
I
or
think-
trip?
I think
I don't-
trip.
I don't think I could trip it.
There's no size limit on the trip attack.
I'm tripping him then.
I'm more
All
concerned about what's riding him when you do that.
Oh,
You know what?
Well-
he chose to go up there.
You don't
I-
have to worry about that.
Yeah, it's not only that, but it also adds your die roll to the damage. So you just upped your damage on that by 5. Which is one of the reasons I was waiting to see if you were going to do it.
I can totally picture Saronis riding down like Doctor Strangelove.
Or Legolas with that elephant after he killed it, even though that
I
still
mean-
only counts as 1.
I mean, if it didn't save.
So Zero, you walk up and you slam Celeste across this thing's knee, and though you hear some sickening crunches, it stays standing. Tabo,
I'm debating. Should I do something stupid and do radiant damage within 10 feet of the tar?
Let's stick with direct target only for that for now.
Actually,
Just gonna remind you what was said in the first one of if you caused a tar to explode, looking at the size of the map and all the tar here,
Oh, hold
we
on, no,
don't
wait,
want to
no,
hear
wait.
a FEMA incident.
Each creature that I choose, so the tar wouldn't be affected. Unless there's another T-Rex in the tar. Nope, that I can see.
So that is a direct target. You can use that.
what you gonna do, Angel Boy? Make your decision.
Yeah, I am.
That's a creepy way of saying it, Fallen. I don't trust you now.
Tavo, for the love of Cheska, do not blow me up.
That doesn't.
That is a
hit.
miss.
Actually, no, it's a spell. Crap.
Sironis.
Hold on.
Oh, yep. Bonus action.
Yeah, gonna move over here. Hopefully out of the, ouch time zone. But I don't think so.
That it?
Actually, if I move back, is that a... If I move back 1, is that a, attack of opportunity?
It's a large.
It has a 10-foot reach. So no, you are still within its threat range, so it is.
10 foot. I'm surprised it doesn't have a 15 foot given its size.
It's because it doesn't really. It can only attack with its mouth or tail, so it's only got about a 10-foot reach.
Tiny little T-Rex arms.
Big head, little arms.
I don't think this plan was thought all the way through.
Is that everything, Tavo?
That is everything. I move it over here.
Sironis, fucking Dino.
I'm gonna add a superiority die to that.
Good call. Go ahead, take your action.
Okay. I aim by shoving my gun barrel in his eye socket.
Oh!
I would like to apply a D6 superiority die to that shot.
You mean inspiration die?
All right. Well, you already rolled the. Are you rolling an inspiration die or your superiority die?
Superiority. I don't have inspiration.
Oh, you didn't have to roll then because it's already in the thing.
No, sorry. I meant to do an inspiration die from you, not the superiority die.
Okay, strike that. Reverse it. Okay, same effect. You hit.
I thought because you aimed, you got advantage.
But because I'm trying to hang on to his face while shooting, I do not have advantage.
Yeah, he's technically at disadvantage because he's trying to hold on for dear life.
Fallen, quick question. Is that thing on the dry? Is that thing on land or is that thing on tar?
It's on both. To give you an idea, the map actually has, like... That's the land right there.
But, yeah. So, another shot to his eyeball. Well, lack thereof.
Meru.
This madman's gonna get us killed.
There's a reason why I ran away.
How far was that? Only 15? I don't trust you anymore! I don't want to lose any more health to this thing. Swapping weapons.
Oof!
That is a hit. Anything else?
Do we even have any potions left?
I just realized that's something we did not do when we were back in town.
There was an inquisitorial outpost, so we couldn't really requisition free potions. If I remember right.
Nope. You could have bought some, but you guys
That's-
didn't buy any.
And that's 50 gold apiece, so... I can actually take a potion. I still have a few of these remaining. I think we're going to need a short rest after this, in all honesty.
Oh, we most certainly are.
Do I have any kind of advantage to attacking this thing yet?
No. If Zero moves up 1 square, you will get advantage.
Well, I'm sure he'll do that on his turn, so for now I'll attack it so that he can have advantage on his turn.
Rav, you could also just hold your action until Zero moves into position.
No, because I want to do the whole thing, not just a single attack. So
I just
that
realized I
takes
don't
it.
think I moved enough. Oh no.
Alright, I will burn my disengage to, stay standing where I am. And not hit this thing like the broadside of a barn. Okay.
Anything else, Raplin?
Hey, Fallen, could she technically use her cunning action to aim since it's a ranged attack?
No.
It's a spell attack.
What do you think the firebolts are?
You're
They're
still aiming
still
a gun.
Yeah, they're still using your gun to shoot. The thing about your
Okay.
gun is they use either the spell casting mod or the ranged weapon mod
Okay, it was
for
just
the
a
attack
question.
and damage. No worries.
Alright. I'm gonna bonus action my last healing. Sorry,
Well,
I
you-
just push talk. I'm gonna bonus act. Or hang on.
You bolts from the grave.
Yeah. Do I have anything that I can use up to take my last healing tonic?
No.
Then I guess that's it.
All right. Kamari.
Question. Are its chompers and tail considered weapon attacks?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, they'd be natural weapons if you want to get into semantics.
Yeah, still weapons, but natural weapons.
Alrighty, I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast this as a bonus action. Using my arcane firearm.
You miss.
It's a con
It's
save.
con save.
Oh, that's a con save. I thought that was the attack roll.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Kamari.
You
Balls.
miss.
Okay, then I'm going to use my movement to zip down, give Zero a pat on the head, and zip back up, and I'm going to use my action.
The bird.
Con saves are bad for that. Noted.
I didn't hear what Kamari was doing after. Oh, did she hear the heal 0?
Mm-hmm. 10 more HP for you, Zero.
Technically, 11 more HP.
Does that count?
Yeah, you cast it through your arcane
You shoot
firearm.
him to make him better.
You shot a stim pack
Is
at
that-
him.
That
Well, no.
Kybal
also-
thing.
Yeah, no, she just touched him with the arcane firearm, and technically, health points are damage.
Oh, I just thought we.
It's just,
Shot the
just no, she's just doing.
Of healing bullets.
Well, technically, healing bullets would be if she did healing word. Right now, she just whacked you with a healing club.
I just thought Kybal shoot their significant others.
Yes.
Ouch.
But
You
anyway,
smacked him with a pillow.
And you pistol whip them if they're. If you like them?
Yes.
Got
A
it.
pistol whip shows interest. A shot in the ass means that they're in love with you. Well, it didn't like that whack to the knee to 0, so it's going to try and whack back. But it's blind, so this is a disadvantage.
Not that it mattered.
Hmm.
I'm trying, guys.
And it's going to take. Go ahead and give me the strength save.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine.
Yeah,
And the
not
tail comes back the other way as it basically just sweeps it like from side to side.
Oh, look, he's wagging his tail.
Who's that at?
Still 0.
At least it's a disadvantage.
0's the only one he actually has a point of reference on besides the one on his face. Speaking of which, Kybal.
Wait, I made that on my turn.
Yeah, now he's.
and
It's literally-
strength save.
Yeah, it's literally spinning around and whacking its tail back and forth.
See,
Both of you succeed and manage to keep your footing. Or death grip.
Barely on 0. He wasn't expecting
Mhm.
that backswing.
I was not.
Speaking of 0,
Bad dog.
0, do you want to move up 1 square so you're providing advantage?
And receiving advantage?
Just right here? Or up here?
Right there.
Up one from there.
Move yourself up one.
Where am I going? Here?
One more up.
1 square to your left.
Here.
There.
There.
So does
So?
that attack have a? Is that attack in that?
He has advantage because Rav attacked it. So
All right.
that is a crit.
Roll that 100. $31. Your savage attack.
Spark igniting the nearby tar, blowing us all straight to Bermuda.
Your savage attack has struck.
You've stunned it.
Yeah, you stunned it.
That means all
Nice.
attacks on and have advantage.
So that means
Also
everyone
can't
has
do
advantage.
anything on its next turn.
Next attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Zero.
Bit Meru puppy.
They bit May puppy.
Oh, Tabo, you did miss something in your recap. The incessant flirting on Meiru's half.
Oh, I did miss that.
You also missed the part where you had a spoon shoved in your mouth because you wouldn't stop talking.
I forgot about that one myself.
So, Zero, this thing has chomped on Meru, spit tar all over you and your friends, and whacked you with its butt twice. And you just start chopping down at it. Yeah, you just start whacking its kneecaps.
Its first mistake was biting Meru. Second mistake was
Ah.
tweaking like Amari.
Come on, Tavo.
Chavo, you're
Get
up.
your legs in.
Why do I
I just returned
picture?
the favor, that's all.
I go up here, and can I just say I picture that? I picture Zero just singing "I've been working on the railroad" while he's doing this.
More like timber, because remember, this thing is... Zero comes up to this thing's knee, so he's literally whacking at this thing's leg like it's a tree trunk.
And that's with advantage. Number 9 is my strikes are so deadly that your target begins to rout. Well, it can perceive you.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. But I will still take that. I will still take that 8.
Any bonus actions?
Actually, yes. Give me a sec. Second,
And actually,
no.
Question: are you using your channel divinity?
No, because I'm saving that for the Lich.
Oh, Tavo. Tavo.
Yes.
You need to pay attention to your feats, my man.
Wait, what? Is that not? I thought it was a once per.
Once per turn for Crusher, not battle.
I thought it was once per long rest.
Once per turn.
Oh
It
man.
says it at the beginning of Crusher.
Wait, what? Didn't Chavo just score a crit?
I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, that last part of Crusher. Wait, if he's stunned, does that mean he is not actively trying to shake me off and I actually have advantage on this attack?
I think so.
So okay. Is it my turn or no?
It is your turn now. Yeah, between Tavo and Zero, this thing is now stunned, and you have advantage because he basically cracked its ankle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zavo, Zero got one
So-
leg, I got the other.
So, since I have just advantage to begin with,
All right,
is he still standing?
D2.
Oh,
Oh no.
Reaction, I cast Featherfall.
Okay. D2.
Numero uno.
Tavo and Rav, deck save.
Called it. It's where is this thing falling?
Well, Seronis, you can float gently to the ground now.
Why didn't you cast it on the body?
Technically, I could. Can I cast Featherfall on the T-Rex too, so everybody gets the heck out of the way?
I mean,
Launched!
It wouldn't slow it down enough because of its 60-foot a turn. It would still fall quick enough for them to make a deck save.
Yeah, it's sheer bulk landing on them, even slowly, would still potentially crush them.
So,
They're fine either way.
did I at least land on my feet after that?
Oh, you do. Well, sort of. I'm assuming you death grip it the whole way down, but the minute you hit, you just sort of roll off, do kind of a little tuck and roll, and then just kind of pop up on your feet about 10 feet away from where it hits.
Ta-da!
I kind of look around.
I fly down to Seronis, hug him, and then smack him.
What the heck?
And I'll look on in approval.
Why did you climb that thing?
Oh, dear Tezca, brother.
I was trying to make it so I couldn't see you.
I don't think it cared when it started vomiting on us.
I still love you. It was brilliant. But don't scare me like that.
I hug Kamari. Hey, I'm still here, aren't I?
Also, can we get out of these tar pits? We need a moment to recover after that.
Yeah, let's find a safe place.
What,
Now
is
the
the only
question
way
becomes-
out the way back, or do we keep going forward?
Well, we were heading towards a mine. At least the entrance should be safe.
Actually, were the
I
tar
say
pits on the way to
should
the
loosely.
were the tar pits on the way to the mine?
Yes, the tar pits were the only route to the mine, in fact.
It's just, I don't think we want to be resting in the center of the tar pits.
No, we
I think
don't.
it would be better
No.
to do it at the entrance.
Yeah, let's
Or we
do
get
that.
to the other side and see what that looks like. Because it's solid ground either way we go. And just in case something decides to stand back up, I'd really rather not fight our way through this again.
Oh, we shouldn't have to fight our way through it if we figure out what the hell's animating everything, which I am not looking forward to it if it can animate that.
Would I know any historical things that can animate big things?
Yes.
I mean, from our group's history, the tar.
Well, no. I mean, like, have I heard tale about it, like in the annals of the order?
Yes. Many feared necromancers, liches, vampires, many things have animated huge, horrifying nightmares of flesh and bone.
None of them we look forward to fighting, though.
Hey guys, just so you know, there are things that can animate that, and none of them are good.
Chavo, that's kind of clear given the fact that we just fought a lot of dead stuff.
We're always finding a lot of dead stuff. For your point.
That's my point. You just said there are things that can revive dead stuff. Clearly, there are things that can revive dead
No,
stuff.
I'm talking about the big things.
Yeah, I'm pointing out. Clearly, we just fought something big.
All right, so
It's kind of a mute point to tell us after we fought it.
Yeah.
Bravo.
yeah, I'm
Can I
sorry.
take a tooth as a trophy?
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, give the GM one moment.
Mr. GM, could I take a tooth as a trophy?
Yes.
Can I do it as well
Thank
now?
you. Hey, it could potentially be put into weapon as a sharp pointy bit.
It
All
actually
time.
makes more sense for Zero to take a trophy
Yeah.
than you, Tavo, just pointing that out.
Yeah.
Hey, Zero, do me a favor. Grab some extra. I have an idea.
Are you going to try to make him a quaddle with dino teeth?
No.
Can
How
I?
many-
Can actually before we go, can I? Can I just do a little bit of a? Can I do a little bit of radiant damage on these things and try to just evaporate them?
Don't.
Considering I'm pretty sure one sunk back into the tar looking at the map.
Serenus, how many do you want me to take?
I mean, everyone that's on land. I don't want to go anywhere near the tar.
If you can at least get me a good number.
Well, some of them aren't in good condition. Get about 5.
You get out about.
Oh.
You get out about 7,
Oh. All right.
including
7.
including the big big one, the big
Yes.
canines.
Oh, so the things that were kind of locking me in place.
Are you only collecting teeth from the T-Rex?
Yeah, there's a skull that I want to get back at the tavern. These ones are kind of filthy. I'm content with that.
Alright, as the DM sets up the next section.
I know Zero. Tavo has prestidigitation. He can clean a skull for you if you want one.
I 100% can. Like this. I cast it and then immediately one of the skulls become clean. Is that clean enough for you, Zero? Is that clean enough for you, Zero?
You can feel free to answer, Zero. I just shifted you guys to the next little map because they're for RP purposes.
I am going to point one thing out, though, for you there, Tavo. They weren't skeletal raptors, meaning that still has fleshy bits on it you can't clean off with the spell. The one back at the tavern was a pure skull.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize they weren't skeletal. Oh, my bad.
Now, even the T-Rex wasn't entirely skeletal.
Disregard.
So the party is
I'm
moving on.
misunderstanding.
The party is moving on.
Actually, do you want...
I believe that is our intent.
Actually,
at
with
least-
Zero... Hold on, pardon. With Zero having to keep an ear out for the toddler in the bath, you want to take a break now? No break yet? Okay. I mean, it's just 15
Well,
minutes.
I figure what we'll do is when the party is actually taking their short rest is when we'll take our break.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I like to try to take my break when I have to help put them to bed.
Good enough. Fair enough.
well,
Fair enough.
We usually do a break in about,
15 minutes.
15 minutes left, so we still have that for a bit of RP.
Yep.
As we get to the mine.
Leaving the tar pits at your backs, you trek down a well-used dirt path. Through dense, tangled woods and scraping shrubs, you finally come upon the mouth of the mines of Misty Meadows, yawning open like the maw of a great beast. The dirt path leading to the mines is covered in a scrambled mess of fresh, gouged marks, recently carved into the earth. These deep markings in the dirt have an archaic and somewhat vile appearance. And as the party kind of comes up to them, everyone give me a wisdom save as you look on the runes.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Don't even get to have our rest before you throw this at us.
Not
I'm
looking too
to
wise
use-
there.
I'm gonna use my reaction. I know we're technically out of combat, but I'm gonna use my reaction to add 4 to Tavo's saving throw.
I was gonna say I was just gonna use one of the inspiration dice I have, but
Nope, flash of genius.
I'm gonna use one of my inspiration dice. I think it's my last one, a D8.
Keep in mind, passing a save isn't always the best thing, and we don't know what's here yet.
Alright, I'll say
That's okay. All right. So you're not using a saving throw, or the adding to your saving throw, Saronis.
No.
Add 4 to Tavo's, please.
All right. Everyone who got under a 15. You take 5 psychic damage and are filled with a sense of dread.
Would that count to take off the temp HP from Kamari, or did that already wear off?
No, you haven't been traveling that long. It would have hit the temp HP first. Those who pass, however, have their mind basically filling up with some of their worst memories.
Oh no.
Meru, for about 5 minutes, you're stuck back in the Feywild. Tavo,
I'm back.
you
I'm
find
back as a
yourself
kid.
locked in a. Yep, you find yourself reliving moments in the cell.
My trainers taught me this.
So this constant state of dread, I mean, this is kind of par for the course for me.
Yeah, but this is more along the lines of the dread sort of spikes, sort of like, yes, you know the monster's around and you're scared crapless, but now the monster has looked in your general direction, has looked in your immediate direction, and you're not 100% sure if it doesn't see you.
Would Tavo have, with the backstory I gave Tavo without knowing how the training, how the training has,
Neither memories are debilitating. They just sort of flood to the surface and take over your mind for a few minutes.
well,
After-
my question is, like, would it be lessened with Tavo just because, like,
No,
he has years of dealing with it?
it doesn't matter how much practice or
It's-
training
okay.
you have. The memory itself just comes rushing to the foreground and takes over.
That actively has a side effect on Meru, and I don't like it. Oh no.
This is
Fallen, why?
Those who succeeded, give me a perception check.
I'm gonna use a D8.
Well, before you say you're going to use a D8, tell me the results.
I got a 9.
And I got a 21.
Tavo, you don't notice anything. Meru, from inside the dark mouth of the mine, you start to notice a purplish glow within. You also hear what sounds like a low hum.
Well, I guess people aren't trying to push in for the entire 5 minutes to start with. As two of the members are pretty much out of whack for, I think. I don't see myself moving forward for 5 minutes. I don't think Tava would want to.
And the others are basically holding their heads in pain and
Tava's
sort of trying not to poop themselves.
Tava's trying to center himself back into the here and now.
When everyone would actually somewhat recover. After the 5 minutes, Waver would bring up the faint glow and hum that he's hearing from the inside. And suggest not looking at any more runes on walls or anything after that experience.
Fallen, I have a question for Rav, but the reason why I'm asking you is because it's actually a question for the old man inside her head. Does this seem familiar?
The old man actually answers you. And the answer comes back after translating it. This wasn't the way we came in. These villagers have dug a new entrance to his tomb.
Lovely. Fallen, can I take a look and see if that... hold on. Can I look and see if that hum is magical in nature or mechanical?
From where you are, you can't really detect the source.
But
You
would
would
I
have
know
to-
whether or not it's magical or mechanical? I don't necessarily need to know what it is, just whether or not it's magical or mechanical.
It could be either at this point. You're not entirely sure. You would have to get closer to study what's actually causing the hum.
Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's just a low droning.
And given the glow, it's somewhat safe to assume magical, and
I never assume when it comes to Fallen.
I'm just going on to facts. We have the crystals glowed purple. I can see the faint glow with a hum. What's to say there's not a giant crystal in there causing it?
How do you know there's not a giant fan?
Mostly due to the lack of electricity?
I was pushing people into a giant fan. Thank God the children weren't on board to see that.
Just kind of being honest, the area is a bit more primitive than that.
Well, just remember, even in the old early days of mining, they did have to get air deep into the mine somehow.
Yeah,
Having a fan that people actually manually powered was not necessarily a
even with
insane
manual
idea.
power, I don't see an undead carrying. I'm pretty sure there's more inside.
So what does the party do?
We do need that short hour-long rest, but
Yeah, actually, can I make a religion check to try to sanctify the area?
No, you would actually need the sanctify spell. You know that without even trying to look. You would need fairly potent magic to undo what seems to have been done to the area.
Well,
How narrow is this?
not the area at large. Sorry, Zero. Not the area at large, but just like the general area of our, like the 5-foot radius that we're in, or something.
Even the small radius you're looking at, you would need some potent
Okay.
magic to override whatever these runes have done
Okay.
to
Yeah.
fill the area with such mind-numbing horror.
in any case,
No, Zero's gonna say something.
What is the size of this area? These
Uh,
corridors.
Well, the entrance to the mine itself is fairly large, maybe about 20 feet wide by 15 feet tall. But you can tell it narrows really quickly to about a 10-foot by 10-foot tunnel. Like, there seems to be an area just inside that looks like where the miners would kind of gear up and get ready for the day, where plans and stuff would make. It's maybe, from what you can see, it looks like it's a larger room just inside.
Okay.
Like maybe kind of, again, from what you can see at the entrance, it looks like it goes into a slightly larger cavern, and you can see like tables and rudimentary lockers and some other things there.
So, Tavo,
Yes.
if they dug into whatever it is we're going for, how far is it from here in terms of time?
What do you mean?
How long would it take us to get to the tomb through the mines if they dug into it?
I don't know. Rav, does your man know?
I sent Fallen a GM message to see if I could in any way commune with my stowaway, and I have not yet received a response.
Or if we could... I mean, I asked him a question and he responded directly, so... I mean,
Because if what we're dealing is definitely undead, there's a few things we can prepare before going in, but
I would
it
say
needs to be less than an hour. Or at least we need to know the mark at which I can do this.
I don't know how
Yeah.
deep it is.
Yeah, if you ask the old man, he's not sure, because it's been centuries since he was here, and any number of changes could have happened.
I find that amusing, considering how spot on his memory's been so far.
Yeah, like,
Well, his memory's been spot on when it comes to geographical locations, but not specific features, unless they were man-made features.
Well,
Remember, the last time he was clearly guiding you from point A to point B, there was actually a map and man-made tunnels for him to follow. These are natural caverns and natural hills.
Still, just a general location of where it could be is enough to somewhat narrow down time.
Yeah, does he remember how long it took him to walk from the
Again,
from the two?
he went a different route. He doesn't know how.
Originally,
How far through the different route is essentially enough to give us a triangulation, Fallen?
Yeah.
Well, again, he's telling you he doesn't know, because he doesn't know how they dug the mine either. It could be a straight path, in which case it could be as short as 10 minutes, or it could be a long, winding series of tunnels
on
where
that one.
it could take like an hour.
The other path he took from here to there, what would he say is the distance? Because then we could try to figure out the center point.
Yeah, not counting this tunnel, but the path he took.
Again, he doesn't know. 1,500 years have passed. For all he knows, that the tunnel has sunk, it has risen, it has changed. He doesn't know.
It's been like 1,500 years, give or take. So any natural, seismic phenomena would have completely changed the landscape. Yes, he knows there's tar pits here. Yes, he knows something was buried in the tar, but unless there was a significant landmark at that location that has remained unchanged for that entire period, I doubt he'd be able to direct us directly to it.
Is this a mountain or a small hill?
This goes into a fairly sort of a halfway point between a mountain and a hill.
Okay, so unless a landslide completely moved this hill 40 miles left or right, the entrance would still be in the same general direction that I'm asking.
So I think he said it could be up to an hour, depending on the way they go. So I say we go in, and if we don't see anything in 5 minutes, we
I'm just
start
more
that
or
thing.
less trying to prepare something, and if it takes us more than an hour and I prepare it now, it's wasted. I don't want to prepare it now if it's just going to be wasted. But
Well,
we
that's
still
what I'm
have to sit
saying.
here and wait a bit anyways. Because I do not want to go in here with me and Zero basically being half neutered in terms of hit points.
Well, don't
So
forget.
since it's 10 o'clock, why don't we say during our party's long rest, we all take a brief bio break and
It's
whatnot?
a short rest.
It's a short rest, but even still, during the short rest, what Fallen does is he allows me and Rav to go around and do the prayer of healing on everyone for free. It takes an hour for all of us for everyone to get a double dose. So that equates
Short
to a
rest
short
at
rest.
least recharges me, Zero, and Serana-san superiority /
Yeah.
such.
All right. So this is. I'm gonna do 7. I'm gonna do 6 prayers of healings, and it's gonna go left to right. So Meru, me, Serona, Zero, Kamari, Rav. 1. This is with me taking the requisite 10 minutes.
Okay, so it's the 14 me or was the 10 me?
Your Tavo?
Yep.
Wrong one.
That's the spell.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
prayer
want the
of healing
ritual,
is
which
not
is-
a ritual.
Oh, what is the ritual?
Lesser prayer of healing is cure wounds at 1 level.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
my
level 1
mistake.
cure wounds that takes 10 minutes. Yeah, the second level prayer of healing spell affects up to 6 creatures in one go. So you can take that first one and apply 10 hit points to everybody in the party.
But that would be my last level 2 spell slot, wouldn't it?
Yep.
No, I'll do the.
I've got some level 2s left.
I mean, I
You
can
might
do
need
cure,
level 2s,
Yeah, I can
so.
do the cure wounds, right? That's a.
Cure wounds at level 1. It takes you 10 minutes and you can only use it once per person as a short rest action.
Oh yeah.
Where is the party taking their rest, by the way?
A bit outside the entrance would be preferable, given the runes trying to be a distance from them.
So the party's going back down the path a little ways and then sort of making a brief semi-camp in the off to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not going to get a proper rest too close to those runes filled with dread the entire hour, so.
You know, I'm just gonna do it once, and then everyone takes the. I'm gonna do it once, and
Yeah, I'll let you do it once and apply the same healing to everybody.
Cure wounds level 1. Everyone gets 5 HP from me. Ravs, you want to do yours?
So essentially, I cast Cure Wounds as a ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just doing it once, so everyone gets. And an 11.
So everyone gets back a total of 16 HP between the 2 clerics over the course of the hour.
That puts me.
I feel better than you do.
And I'm at max health. I just had spent a single hit dice for 2, so.
Yeah, I'm back
If
at
anyone
max.
else is missing HP, they are free to roll as many hit die as they would like.
And I'm at.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll one because I'm at 47 of 54.
You regain a hit dice, right? When every long rest.
Yep. Some abilities allow you to spend hit dice mid-battle, which is why I don't want to spend all of them on a short rest if you don't need to sometimes.
Alrighty, give me 1 second. And
Bone Saw Road was a fun one.
with that, we are gonna take our break. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Tom,
Yep. No, I'm at full. I'll be right back. I just put us on break. No, I ain't falling. That's gonna be bad. I'll be back in a sec. If you don't, I'll be shocked. I mean, if you don't burn, if we're going up against a lich, and you walk away with a spell slot or two, I'll be shocked. Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, if you go, we're going up against a level appropriate lich. Oh. No, I'm falling. I'm gonna say yes. Yeah. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? would say do it. For me, Zero, and you. The three people that get up and down, that get down and dirty with things. All right, then Saronis. I don't. I'm back. I'll be back. I'm gonna do the break doobie doo. All right, folks. Just so you know, this game is brought to you by Gemhammer and Sons. Whenever we get a nat 20, we go to the deck of Sunders. I'm here. The deck of Sunders, of which you can get a Gemhammer and Sons for 10% off by using the code SCARVES UP. SCARVES. Youpie. They have dice. They got one shots. They have campaigns. They have t-shirts. That's right. Ads. The music is brought to you. The music is on Roll20. Thank you, Roll20, for that. The game is also on Roll20. The voice is on Discord. What else? Oh, yeah. And the stream is brought to you by you guys. Yeah, and that's gonna, and that does it for the sponsorships and credits and whatnot. Fallen, just a quick question for you. Fallen, yeah, you respect the sanctity of the pillow fort, right? Like there is, like, we get to plan in there without you, you maniacally laughing and be like, haha, puny mortals. It is Fallen, though. Well, no, that's what I'm asking. People like, because I think it was you that was like, wait, no, it was Saronis that said, guys, Fallen can see what we're saying. He can totally change it. I'm like, but this is the pillow fort. Where else are we going to plan as a group? I mean, we do that too, but yeah, I mean, like the sanctity of the pillow fort is. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just so. I'm just so upset that I didn't get. I am so upset that I didn't get that crit. I would have one-shotted that thing. Maybe not one-shotted, but I would have done it. Like, I did what, 28? I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, but it's just. I would have. I needed to scroll back up to see how much damage I would have done. If the scroll even goes that far back up. It does not. Oh, it does. There's a log. Let me pull up the log. I mean, yeah, you were. No, 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 no. No, no, I did not say that. I didn't say that. That was actually Jackie. I didn't say that. That wasn't me. That was not me. I know. I know you do. There's standard. We have standards. I understand. Oh, we have a Murloc? Necromancer. Hi, little Murloc. Aww. I'm waving, but she can't see me because they can't see me because I'm on stream. No, that's just gonna be her nickname. That's chill touch. I'm looking.
I love how it looked like Rab was trying to get the camera working with a cat butt.
So, I would have done if I critted. I would have done 52 damage on that thing. When isn't he?
Oh, is that a Mrs. Will that was just briefly on camera?
Hi, Mrs. Will. You will not kidnap the floof. Yeah, and the borders are closed. Yeah. Yeah, you just swim across just swim across Niagara. I mean, there is a. I mean, there. Are you? Yeah, I'm just be like, yeah, the Mounties will be like, you know where you are? Yeah, I'm in Montana, aren't you? No, you're in Canada. I'm where? Uh. I remember when I was a kid, we always, quote unquote, no, we did actually smuggle meat into Canada. Because when I was a kid, we went to Bible conferences up in Canada. And to save money from other than stopping at at McDonald's and whatnot, my mom would always make lunches, like go to Stop and Shop and get some deli meats. And meats are one of the things you can't cross international borders with. I mean, we're just waiting for Kamari, so. Oh, I didn't hear you. Alright. Towel here. It's. Do you have coffee whiskey? Do you have coffee whiskey? All right, and yep. All right, and now. Ooh, that does sound good. Why do I feel like we're going live, by the way. Why do I feel like the flaw for Yog, if she sees food, she thinks at her level, she thinks it's for her. It's actually your real life flaw.
Nah. I know not to touch something that's not mine.
I know. All right, now we go back to Fallen, our torture for the evening. Take it away.
All right, Fawn, do your worst.
Don't say that.
Oh, I always say that. Going to anyway.
Now, as the party finishes their short rest, I'm assuming they head back to the entrance and actually make their way within.
Yeah.
Can I ritual cast detect magic and walk with it?
Yes.
I would like to do that, please.
As you do, and you sort of come up, you can see the runes from farther away, and they just radiate. It's not even so much magic as it is malice.
Lovely.
As the party makes their way in, the darkness of the mind eventually does give out to the sickening purplish glow.
Please tell me everyone
that-
has gloves on. Heavy gloves on.
Just don't touch anything.
My hands are in my pockets.
Or look at anything.
As the party makes their way further in, they would start to see jagged clusters of purple crystals poking out of the walls. They're easy enough to avoid, and they radiate the same concentrated madness to Kamari's eyes.
Is there any way to safely take a piece?
Oh yeah, it's not too hard to with your alchemist gloves to basically chip off a decent sized chunk.
Saronis, no pushing.
Yeah, pushing in here could end up the worst thing possible.
Would you call it, like, what? How big would you say the chunk is?
It's a
Fist-sized chunk, palm-sized chunk, finger-sized chunk.
I would say you could get slightly bigger than a fist-sized chunk. Like, almost enough that you could probably use it as a dagger if you needed to.
Your fist-sized chunk, not my fist-sized chunk.
Yeah. Like, a fist-sized, a zero-sized fist chunk.
That will be really good for alchemical if we can figure out what to use it for that's not maddening.
It's in the bag of bad juju.
Yeah. Well, let's not have that burst, by the way.
Kamari, as you take off the fist-sized chunk, you start to realize that, yes, the crystals growing out of the walls are the source of the hum.
Who wants to see me do something incredibly stupid?
No.
Don't do something incredibly stupid in here, please.
I was gonna cast some radiant.
Don't
Oh.
do something incredibly stupid in here. If these things decide to explode.
I know. That's why I said who wants to see me. I wasn't actually gonna do it. Unless you guys said yes.
Even if we said yes, it's a hard no from me and Zero.
As the party makes their way deeper into the mine, they eventually come to a slightly larger opening that looks like it was almost a junction, maybe. There's a couple of little paths off to the sides, but there's one path that is literally just a jagged wall of crystal with alien-looking marks on it.
Like runes or
Something like that.
With my detect magic still active, would I see that they're magical in nature?
In a moment, I'll give you the answer to that.
I was gonna say, i.e., do I need to make a wisdom save?
Well, who all actually investigates the rooms besides Kamari?
Sorry,
There you
investigates the what?
Meru has taken the strong opinion to not look at anything on the walls and just follow the path.
There's runes on the walls.
Well, I should
What
have.
would be? You know, yeah, sure.
There's a blank. Basically, the path almost dead ends into this wall.
I'm
with Mark.
See it. I should be able to see it from far away enough to know whether or not I need to get any closer. And I'm going to stop anybody from trying to go ahead of me.
Well, you can tell from the entrance that there's magic, but you don't know what kind.
I'm going to tell no one else to move forward, and I will take a step forward carefully to look at it.
As you get close enough to actually start investigating, you realize that they were burned into the wall using the tar.
Ugh.
Interesting.
You said it was symbols or words?
You're not sure. It just alien-looking symbols or runes. And Kamari, make me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
It's my best skill, Fallen. Double 4s.
How many? Don't you have like a full set of inspiration die?
I have a solo cup full of inspiration dice.
You could technically roll all of those if you really want to save this one.
I have a solo cup full of inspiration dice.
Do you want to use any of those inspiration die?
Because red solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party.
I'm gonna say
A
no.
party you spring it for.
The question is, do you use any?
No.
All right.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And what is the rest of the party doing?
I'm one of the people that she stopped, so I'm.
Yeah, I think Meru and Zero both in the front. Just we'll let her deal with it. No more magical incidents.
Tava is keeping an eye on her. Just be like, be safe, be safe, be safe.
From a distance behind us.
I'm on top of you, Meru. I'm standing over you. I'm not going beyond you.
technically stand in between Zero's legs. At that point, you cannot stand over me.
I don't know. How
Get
wide?
my butt.
How
All right.
how wide is it? How wide is it? Fallen.
It narrowed down pretty far, as he said earlier.
I know, but are we in conga line or?
It's a 10 by 10.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
standing
10,
next to 0.
10 foot wide, 10 foot tall.
I'm standing next to 0. With my shield up.
So, the rest of you just see Kamari just sort of standing there for a minute, then she sort of just straightens up. And as far as the rest of you go, no, she's just standing there. Kamari,
Yes?
as far as you can see, everyone else is just gone. You're now the only one in the mine. And as you kind of spin around and look, there's nobody else there. But when you turn back to the wall, the writing has seemed to have become readable.
What does it say?
It says, that
Oh boy. Okay. Kamari's real good at math. Right?
Kamari can be very good at math.
Can I take a second to do this?
Take as long as you need.
Oh no! I just got a very bad feeling about this.
So she's just standing there, not moving.
Can I call out to her?
We're not here.
We're not here. That is actually really important.
Well, no.
Oh,
She doesn't perceive us here. But can I call
Correct.
out to her?
We're RPing her technically right now. I was enjoying the silence of like
Okay.
1.
as
feeling
far,
that.
as,
Okay,
far as the rest of the party goes, it doesn't matter what you do. Calling out to her, anything like that, nothing occurs. She
Touching.
doesn't move at all.
1.
Go ahead.
1.
As you say that, Kamari, you notice a doorway sort of just appear just off to your left in your peripheral vision. And as you approach the newly formed doorway, there's a faint purple field acting almost as a translucent door.
I still have my giant gloves on, right?
Mm-hmm. And as you inspect it, you notice a pickaxe leaning against the translucent door as if it were totally solid. However, you also notice purple crystals from the floor and wall just seeming to pass through it at various points. And there's another set of glyphs scrawled above the door.
Can I read those? Everyone else just sees kind of her ears twitch and her head turn to the side a little.
Oh, your ears twitch, but you don't turn.
I can't cock my head to the side?
They don't see you cocking your head at all.
Oh.
And while you're reading that, what is the rest of the party doing? Shouting at her isn't getting her attention. Nothing else seems to be doing anything.
My usual tactic of picking her up and carrying her away isn't going to do anything.
I would
You-
stay out of the room. If it's got her in a trance, do you want to enter it?
Here's the question. Zero, do you walk over to pick her up?
Yes.
As soon as you walk over to her, make me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Zero, 1 minute Kamari's there, and as you go to wrap your arms around her, she's just gone.
Okay.
As is the rest of the party. Meanwhile, the rest of the party just sees Zero immediately kind of assume the same listless stance of staring at the wall.
Someone give me some rope.
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty sure we all have rope.
we all have
Okay.
rope, but
So I'm going to make a loop with the rope.
Hold on.
hold on.
Zero, as I described to Kamari, you find yourself able to read the runes, and this is what you read. Kamari. Actually, 1 second. Okay, folks. Yawk is going to represent the rest of the party. So for right now, we're on Kamari.
If I reach my gloved hand into the bag of bad juju and I pull out a shard, does it do anything?
No. Do you try anything else?
Can I touch a gloved hand to the door?
You find it solid.
That's all.
Okay. Zero.
Seven.
As you say that out loud, nothing seems to happen. All right. Now, one at a time. Tavo, what are you doing?
I will check for. I will do a quick medicine check on both of them.
Tavo, make me a wisdom save. Tavo,
I am going to use a D8 inspiration die.
I'm gonna hold you right there. Take your inspiration die back.
Okay.
Tavo, as soon as you get close enough, they both just vanish from your perception.
Even if, hold on. Even if I'm not looking at anywhere, even if I'm just keeping eyes squarely on them.
The room has enough energy in it to walking into it is enough to hit you.
And as I described to them, you find yourself before the wall, and you suddenly know how to translate it.
And I'll wait for the GM to see what it says.
Everyone into the room, apparently.
So,
I mean, short of hitting them with a lasso and pulling them out of it, I don't see anything else that we can really do.
Well, hold on. Next up, Saronis. Tavo's just walked in and done the same thing that Kamari and Zero has done. What do you do?
Saronis is gonna facepalm. And might mutter something along the lines of, Angel Scout, why? I needed your help this time. Okay. Can I lasso one of these fools and try to pull them out? Without crossing the threshold of this bloody door.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Fallen?
Can Mero or I help?
I refuse to help him. And
Fallen?
would actively point out, if you're trying to remove someone from that room, what's to say what you do will not cause them severe harm while trapped in whatever they're trapped in?
What's to say it won't help, Meru?
How do we help them?
They might need to help themselves, as stupid as that sounds.
Alright. I'm gonna try my idea because
Because you're an idiot.
I had my own idea.
All right. Which one were you aiming at?
Probably Tavo.
As it wraps around Tavo, the rope actively simply rots away. You nailed the toss. It wrapped tightly around him and then just turned to dust.
Well then. Hey. Okay. So I guess this is someone else's go then?
I have the answer, by the way, Fallen.
Hold that thought.
Now your turn.
I know.
Ravelin or Meru, are you guys going to do anything?
Meru would just look down, shake his head, mutter something in Sylvan to Ravelin before walking forward. Which I'll also send to you, Fallen.
Then go ahead and make your wisdom save. Ravelin, as you walk up and get close,
You mean Meru?
Yeah.
Meru, as you walk up, there's a strange, almost vertigo feeling. And then it passes. And I'll get back to what you see in a minute. Ravelin, what are you doing?
I can still see Kamari, Tavo, and Zero. Yes?
You can still see everybody, even Meru.
I know, but I was specifically asking about those three. Because I have a feeling they're going to need some help. And unless I actually go in there and pass my save, I can't really help them except for this.
All right. Kamari.
I don't know. I'm gonna just skip this turn.
Okay.
As much as I like this part of the module Fallen, it is a bit more brain power than most people think.
One.
Just being honest.
Well, it's still part of the adventure. Zero.
One.
Are you saying my name or?
One.
Is the loneliest number you can ever do.
Zero?
Yeah.
As you say that, suddenly you see something out of the corner of your eye. And you turn to look. You see Kamari standing in front of a purple door, as described before.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You're okay. Good. Oh. Don't do anything like that again, please.
Give it a sec. I think Kamari said she had to take her headset off for something real quick.
Sorry, what?
I'll repeat myself. So I answered and saw the glowy door, and you're standing in the way. So, oh my goodness. Okay, you're okay. Good. Just don't do anything like that again.
What? I didn't.
So you don't realize that when you walked over to the wall, you vanished from us. So we're all still, or my head hurts.
Yeah, I kind of figured, considering everyone else disappeared. But look, there's another riddle.
What's this one? Can I? about the,
I already tested a shard. Nothing happened.
even touching it? Like, on your skin?
I wouldn't. I mean, I guess you could try.
Oh, I'd rather you try it than myself.
Anything for you, big man.
I think I have a better chance of restraining you than you.
That's not a bad plan. Can I take that turn now, Fallen?
You can.
Take one glove off and touch the door.
Still seems solid.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else, Zero?
So, is this just a plain wall, like, or is this a?
It is a glowing. It is like a translucent barrier in the doorway. The pickaxe is leaning up against the barrier as if it's solid, but the crystals seem to just be going through it as if it's thin air.
Uh, I'm gonna pass and think on it.
Okay. Tabo.
You just straight up ripped off that riddle, dude. That is the answer is 1.
As soon as you say that, you find yourself standing standing just behind Kamari and Zero, staring at the doorway.
Also, look at your DMs.
I know.
Yeah. I read the first word. I was like, oh man. Yeah. Yo, guys, where are we? What is
Welcome
this?
to Temporal Time Anomaly, Padre. Have a seat. There's another riddle. And I point up above the barrier.
Did you try touching it?
Yep.
Have you tried holding it?
Yep.
Like holding it and walking through?
Tavo, it's in her gloved hand.
Okay. I thought she just like touched it. Okay. Can I cast detect magic to see what is causing it to pass through?
Mine should still be active.
Tavo, you find it very
Well,
odd.
is hers active? That way you don't have to burn a spell slot.
Well, Tavo, you find you're unable to cast magic, and if you bring it up, Kamari, you kind of realize that you're no longer seeing magic, really.
Can I take a swing at the barrier with the pickaxe?
Go ahead.
I do so? Like, what should I roll?
You do so, and the pickaxe handle breaks as you hit it with the pickaxe.
Did it leave us? Did I scar it at all, or is it just?
Not a mark.
And you say I can't cast magic here?
Yeah, for some reason you just don't seem to be able to cast magic.
Hey, come on! You got the bag of bad juju?
I already tried it.
Even the shards? Okay.
Again, Tavo, she's holding a fist-sized
I
chunk in her gloved hand.
but I'm just racking my brain. To get someone else to try, I'm gonna.
You can pass your turn, Tavo.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
Sir Ronus, what are you doing?
Well, seeing all these guys just walk into the room, I think I have an idea.
Whatever it is, don't.
I'm going to pick up a rock off the ground and bounce it off my darn fool sister's butt for starting this whole thing.
Make me an attack roll.
Okay, what am I doing to throw this thing?
Just give me a regular attack roll, like your dagger throw for you.
I actually don't have a dagger throw.
Under ranged attacks?
I have pistol, rifle, and 2 spell attacks.
Just give me a regular pistol attack. You're not going to do the damage. You're just doing the attack roll.
20.
Be back shortly.
Fallen?
He's writing it probably.
You hit.
Ow! What just hit me?
Do I see any kind of reaction?
None.
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I hear the cat in the background. Russ, perfect timing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Anything
but
else?
there's an irony to that because it's the cat with the similar personality to Kamari.
It's yelling at you. Don't hit me.
Anything else, Russ?
So there was no reaction, and it didn't just fall apart?
Nope, it hit her square in the back of the head.
I wasn't aiming for her head. I was aiming for her behind.
You hit her square in the back of the head.
Oh. Whoopsie. I lean over to Revlin. I hope she doesn't remember that. And that's all I got.
I could have told you it wasn't going to work. Is Meru acting any different than the others?
To be fair, testing my theory was more fun.
Meru definitely seems to be acting perfectly normal. Meru,
I was going before Ravlin last time, just saying.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Meru, as Ravelin's kind of looking over to see how you're doing, you're perfectly normal. In fact, for you, there's no longer a wall. There's just a big open passage. They are literally staring at an open hallway.
Would facepalm. Look at him. Look down the hallway. Ravelin, what's the range from Ravelin to here?
Yeah, maybe 30 feet or so.
We've got to go in there, don't we, Meru?
Well, Revelin, you still see the wall and the runes and everything, and the three of them standing there staring at a wall.
Yeah, I would actually shout back. The wall vanished if you don't get stuck in whatever it's doing.
But we are going to have to come in there, aren't we?
I'm going to do something stupid.
Wait, we're not allowed to do anything stupid.
You guys already done something stupid. Too late. As I would just casually reach out and touch Kamari.
Nothing else seems to happen, but Kamari, you feel a childlike hand just touch your arm.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
That's not counting as a charmed, frightened, or possessed effect.
Not really, no.
So it's not even going to force a new roll. I don't want to do the other action. Don't want to do it because Zero's in here.
Hey,
Why
Fallen.
don't Sonos and I just go in there, Meru?
Fallen, quick
and-
question.
Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Is there a typo in that riddle? Is there a capital B that is not supposed to be there? We're trying to we're working it out in Discord, so we're trying to work it out in Discord.
Capital B?
Yeah.
Like the
The
poem,
but.
it's got
Yeah.
multiple lines.
Yeah, I didn't know if the B was supposed to be there or not. The capital B in but was supposed to be there.
It's supposed to be there.
Okay. Back to what you were saying.
So I'm about to do something really, really stupid, you guys.
What is it?
Look at my fist.
No, Meru,
Zero.
don't.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
Well, I mean, Sonos hit Kamari and nothing happened.
He's not in the room. I am.
Well, why don't Sonos and I just come in the room and we'll deal with this?
If you two want to come in here, be my guest. But, yeah. I'm going to try to knock Zero out. What am I rolling for this, Fallen?
Make an attack roll. With advantage.
Do you want to roll the 100?
Nope. Because she's not actively trying to hurt Zero.
I'm just trying to knock him out.
Alrighty.
I have nothing to force sleep on him, so it's gotta go with good old-fashioned anesthetic.
Where exactly are you hitting him?
It is kind of hard to hit him in the chest
You
with my height. I'll let the GM decide this one because I can't actively reach his head.
Zero? You feel a sensation.
don't. Oh.
And next thing you know, you're grabbing your groin.
Wait, was Meru speed bagging?
I only hit him once, so I'm not sandbagging unless I slam two more into him.
However, as far as you can tell, Meru, nothing happens. He doesn't even seem to notice. Meanwhile, for the rest of you, Zero's just doubled over grabbing his crotch.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
They were just Facepalm, look down, get on his knees, just say, "I'm so sorry, man."
And now we go back to the three.
Zero, you okay? What happened?
I think Mayru's in here with us.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. But, Big Man, I'm pretty sure May,
I'm so sorry.
he might have,
He might
Oh.
have just created you in the junk.
I gotta stand up for a second, I'm sorry.
Kamari?
Do I actually get to do something, or are we skip me?
Oh, yeah, Rav didn't get to go.
Oh, Rav, what did you want to do?
I was gonna grab Saronis' hand and drag him into the room with me.
Alright. Both of you make me the wisdom save.
Presuming he comes along, of course, he does get to resist.
It's you, though.
There's a moment of resistance seeing what happened to everyone else, but he does go along.
Especially after he...
Oh!
Especially after watching Meru, they get into a perfect line, and both of them are basically stuck.
No, it's only me. No.
Don't hate me again.
Where is Zero when I need him? He was
Actually,
the one who
I
fixed
have-
this in Volts.
I think I still have my last D6 inspiration die from
He
when
didn't
I
let
hated.
Pablo use his.
And I rolled a nat 8 on it, which would have given
That
me a
is what-
21.
That is what the two of you see on the wall. And both of you appear together, by the way.
I feel like this wasn't a good idea, Rav.
Oh, it was a beautiful idea. Just shut up and answer the riddle.
What answers do you two give?
Seriously, this is like the cat and
This
the
is tough, like
riddle. One.
one.
As you both say one, suddenly you see the other three off to your left, standing in front of a glowing purple door. Zero sort of half kneeling on the floor holding his balls.
Hey, Zero? May says sorry.
Mary was really, really sorry.
That was Meru?
Oh.
He was trying to snap you guys out of it.
Wait a second. Kamari just got hurt. What did you do?
What do you mean?
That's bonus.
What did you do?
I tried to snap Kamari out of it from a distance because I didn't want to step in this.
What did you do?
You're getting this angry over that. I can
yell at Meru now. Can I yell at Meru right now?
No,
No.
but you shouldn't be yelling at me. If anyone's going to be yelling at me, it should be the person I beamed in the back of the head with a rock. Which, by the way,
and to be honest,
I'm sorry, I was saying to it, but
Anyway, what's keeping you guys here? Like, what's
There's
this,
another riddle.
that one over there.
Do we need to get you an ice pack, Zero?
Can I, without really counting, can I just take a few minutes and just like heal him?
After a minute or two, Zero, the pain subsides. But that is
All right,
what is
let's
written
take a look
above
at
the
this
door.
riddle.
By the
hey,
way,
can I do me a favor?
one moment. Kamari, make me an insight check.
$13. Very smart, Fallen. Not very wise. Kamari Kaival in a nutshell.
Okay, so pick is against this glowy wall, but the crystals go right through it.
The pick is no longer against the wall. Unless it resets for every new person.
Quick idea. Hey, Kamari, have you tried
Yeah.
putting some of that tar on it? Because you have a bottle of it.
I don't think it would be tar.
I don't know,
Because
guys.
you can see the crystals
something
are
seems
clearly
weird.
going through the door.
Something's weird. Like, I don't know.
Of course something's weird. Miro just hit Zero in the balls, and he's not even here.
Yeah, he is. Because we're all standing in the middle of that room. None of you have moved.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are all now in some kind of different space. At least mentally. Physically, we're all just standing around like idiots.
I just realized the only one who actively realized what was going on when it all stopped moving is the only one not affected by it.
Alright. There's a pickaxe here. Somebody moved it, but there's a pickaxe here.
Yeah, I tried.
Anyone tried Dispel Magic yet?
We can't do
I want
magic.
the pickaxe.
And I already tried doing the pickaxe on that thing. It shattered.
I make a perception check around the room.
It's the same room you were in.
Sorry, what shattered?
The door, the whatchamacallit shattered.
Pickaxe.
The pickaxe is broken.
Yes. Well, the handle's broken. What? I'm gonna try something.
Do we still have our weaponry and stuff?
You seem to.
Okay. I'm gonna take my mace, because it's bludgeoning of some description, and I'm going to knock off one of the crystals from the wall near the door.
Tamardi already has one of the crystals, though.
We all need one. Because, you see, the crystals are going through the door.
Maybe if holding a crystal, we can pass through as well.
But Kamari tried that.
Was she actually holding it
Yeah.
and not using gloves?
No. Look at her. She still has it in her hand.
Is she wearing gloves?
No.
No. I was the one that suggested that. I told her to try without a glove on.
I still want to try.
Go ahead.
Because the crystal goes through the door. Therefore, if you have a crystal, you should go through the door. Or is it a key? Because there's got to be a way to get rid of this. The one substance that can grant you entry to this glowing sentry is very clearly right there because it's already going through the door.
Fallen. She raises a good point. Is the crystals going through a set point, or is it going all over the place?
Anywhere the crystals connect with the door, they just seem to pass through. By the way, Kamari, give me another insight check.
$13.
All right.
That +1
Actually,
so bad.
Roll me a d4 because you forgot you have the
Bless.
Or 17.
17.
Kamari, do you want to roll? Do you want to use an inspiration die?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
100%. No.
Nope. She said no. Okay.
Can I take out a piece of gold?
As far as you can tell, you take out a piece of gold.
I try it on the door. Is this ominous silence or is this good silence?
Typing.
My question remains.
Generally assume ominous.
Who's he typing to?
Now, what were you doing with the gold piece, Tavo?
Oh, I tried it on the door. Like I tried putting it on the door, and like,
Solid as a rock.
oh,
Now, what were you doing, Rav?
Breaking the crystal off the wall, holding it in my hand, and I'm trying going through the door.
Do you put it in your hand?
Yes.
Roll me a d12.
oh no!
Three.
I just got very scared.
I thought you said Kamari already did this.
She has it in her hand.
Ignore the first roll. There's a jolt of numbness that runs through you. You take 5 necrotic damage, but you just pass through the door.
Wait, Kamari had it in her hand though.
No, Kamari didn't specifically have it in her hand.
Where is she holding
I
it?
did though. I did say suggest her to hold it in her hand with the glove off, and she did.
However, when Talvo showed up right after that, GM said her glove is on, meaning she forgot to say she takes it off.
I also wish to point out she was holding shards, not the full crystal.
Well, no, she was holding the full crystal in her gloved hand and put her ungloved hand on the door.
God.
Alright, I'm gonna follow Rav's lead.
I hate you, Fallen.
Mm,
I hate these riddles.
Saronis, d12.
I love riddles, and I now hate them in D&D.
Saronis, a strange sense of unease washes over you. Whispers seem to emanate from the shadows. You have disadvantage on wisdom saves for the next hour.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
actually pretty bad.
I will follow suit.
Wait. Was I able to get through the door?
Yes.
Okay. I am looking uncomfortable, but I join Rav.
I do the same.
I will take off both gloves, pocket them, grab a crystal in my hand, and attempt to walk through that doorway.
All right. Roll me a d12.
A crystal in one hand and himself in the other.
Hold on, can he take Kamari through? Can he pick up Kamari and take her through?
No.
Ah,
You've already passed through.
I can.
And you take 2 necrotic damage because you're resistant to necrotic.
Can I attempt to take Kamari through?
You find she does not go through.
You just dropped Kamari right on her tail.
No, she just bumps into the door. And you still owe me a d12 roll, Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good. It depends on if Fallen's being dirty or not with this.
I did tempt fate earlier, so
All right. Kamari, what are you doing as Zero
Wait.
picks you up and tries to walk through the doorway with you?
wait, what? I
check Discord probably.
Oh no, there's a reason I'm holding off.
Nothing?
Okay. Usually you react when somebody picks you up.
Well, I don't like being picked up anyway, but that's pretty well known.
All right. So, Zero, you can't take her through while you're just holding the crystal.
She needed. God.
Kamari, give me another insight check.
Natural
Oh!
one.
Zero, as you kind of stop and put her down and fret, you kind of turn your back for a minute, kind of wringing your hand through your hair as you try and figure out how to help her. And when you turn back, she's not there. Kamari,
Yes?
you suddenly kind of snap out of it and realize you're staring at an open hallway with Meru kind of just going, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, as you kind of shake yourself as if you've just come out of a dream.
I'm sorry.
Still curious about the 9.
He's doing this to screw with us. You know it.
Oh no, no. It's not the first time we've rolled a 9, Tavo.
Oh no.
Yeah, and he currently can't move.
What?
So, Zero, what do? Kamari's not there anymore. The other 3 are on the other side of the wall and don't seem to notice.
Oh no.
Well, given that everybody was popping up when they answered the first riddle, I guess I'm going to sit here. Should I go with them? I don't know.
Do you pass through the gate?
No. I want to wait for Mayor and Kamari, given that this is where everybody would appear. So I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait.
Make me an insight check, Zero. Zero,
22.
as you fret, suddenly you come to. And you see Kamari sitting down, scribbling madly, as Meru is just speaking. And now we move on to the other 3. As you other 3 pass through the door, there's a flash of purple-white light. You're now standing in a very large room that looks strangely familiar. On the northern wall of the room is an enormous crystal door. The room's shape is hard to place, as darkness borders the periphery in every direction. If you try and go into the darkness in any direction, you simply find yourselves coming back in front of the crystal door. About 4 feet from the bottom of the door, there are a set of keyholes in various shapes. One for each of you. There seems to be a locking mechanism that's keeping the door closed, and you hear a faint rasping voice that says, "Focus intently, and you will see. Imagine your crystal to be the key."
Okay.
couldn't really be any more literal than could it?
Yeah, I imagine my crystal is a key and I put it in a lock.
Now, how are the locks spaced? Like, is it anyway?
They're perfectly spaced, shoulder width apart, enough for each of you to be standing in front of it.
Are they all identical? Any way to tell who's supposed to use which one?
You're no idea.
Okay, without actually putting my key into a hole, I'm going to hold it near one to see if there's any kind of reaction or tug or anything that might indicate that that's the one that I need to use.
No reaction. Though, as soon as you guys try them, you find they'll fit in the one you try.
I give my key a turn.
Turn at the same time?
1, 2, 3, turn.
You on with that, Seronis?
Yeah.
As you push and turn your keys, blood begins to flow from the locks, pooling at your feet.
What begins to flow?
The door... Blood. The door opens, and you see a flash of an iron coffin burning in tar. The coffin opens, and a scarred, tar-covered lich suddenly screams, rising out, reaching for you. And in a moment, all of you are now back in the room with the others of your party. Your hands holding crystals, tight enough that you have drawn blood in your own hands.
I get a bad feeling.
I
And
drop.
swear.
I've had nightmares for weeks.
Oh no, I have a terrible feeling, and I swear in tabaxi.
By the way,
Okay, I'm never opening another
Zero?
door again.
Hold on.
Zero, roll
Mhm.
me a d10.
Right.
Roll me a d10 and tell me the result.
2.
Zero, as you kind of come out of your daze and the rest of the party seems to wake up, you take a look around and this suddenly happens.
Oh no.
Holy. The. You got. Do you see that?
What is it? And I bring my shield up.
Over there. It's a reptilian skull. It's purple and tar, and
Hey man, where?
it's right there.
Where he's pointing, none of you see a thing.
I don't.
Just
see-
immediately back up to the farthest wall, point from it, like just like hugging the wall.
Catch his arm and keep him from bumping into any crystals.
You know, I'm gonna burn this. I'm gonna cast calm emotions right on him. It's my last level 2, but so he doesn't touch any crystals. He can now overpower all of us.
As soon as he does that, Zero, it's gone.
What happened? Are you okay?
Whatever you just did, thank you. Oh,
Are we able to drop the crystals in our hand that grew our blood?
Yes.
So Sonos would first drop the crystal, pointing it out to Kamari, and the fact that it is currently covered in blood. I think in getting out of this, we may have, I don't know, unlocked whatever was shackling this thing.
I don't know if unlocked is the right word.
Well, whatever it was, we saw a door, we turned the crystals into keys, and then we unlocked the door, which, by the way, started spouting blood, which pooled at our feet. And then we saw the coffin.
You're really bad at listening. Do you know that? Okay.
We unlocked the lich.
Taco, you're bad at listening too. Hush. So, that was an illusion. Most of it, anyway.
Okay. How am I bad at
Mother!
listening?
It was an illusion. Yeah, it probably saw you. I don't know about unlocking anything, but it was supposed to delay us. So, let's just keep going and see if we can just survive this.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, no one mentioned anything to me about this being an illusion.
That's because you were speaking.
Saronis, she's right.
Let's just go.
We know that.
And out of character, just pointing out, we were all still in the thing when Meru gave his little.
Yeah, they came out just after Meru said it.
Yeah.
Those two, however, walked in after Mayra pointed out they're trapped in an illusion.
And we all know the power of illusion, especially with Rav.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, let's go.
As the party starts making their way back into the tunnels, after about a minute goes by, Zero, it comes back.
Why? Oh my god, why is this thing...
Kamari?
Oh, no.
Zero, get into your, special incense.
Doesn't work on anyone who's not a cat, brother.
Did he touch it when
Yes.
in the illusion?
We all touched it. I personally got a little bit of necrotic damage. I could feel my skin melt away.
Then it's most likely affecting him, which means it will be a while till it stops.
If I can't see it, it's not happening. If I can't see it, it's not happening.
I wouldn't open your eyes if you've closed them then.
Zero,
Don't say that.
even when you close your eyes, you see it.
Oh, no. No.
Today just can't get any worse.
Don't say that.
After about a minute, Zero, it's just gone again.
What do you see, Zero? What is it?
I already explained it. It's a giant skull. It's just a giant tar-covered floating reptile skull, and it's just looming there in the it's just darkness. It's there.
Oh goody, Rexy returns. Alrighty, let's get moving a little bit quicker. Because the more we have to pause for this, the more something terrible is going to happen. So let's move, huh? Sound good? Good.
If it happens again, just keep going. I'll catch up. It doesn't
We are
seem
not leaving you alone.
It
No.
doesn't seem to last too long. I can catch up. Just let's go. And Kamari, thank you.
And this is where we will end for now. As the party sort of rounds a bend and enters into a pitch black tunnel.
All right, give me 1 second, folks. And we are out. We are out. Just let me do the doobly-doo. Folks, it's been an absolute blast tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's weird. It's been an absolute blast tonight, guys. As always, the music and sounds are brought to you by Roll20. The game is also brought to you by Roll20. The game is brought to you by Gemhammer and Sons Gaming. More better game stuff. You can check them out at gemhammer.com, and you can save 10% off on all purchases using the code, my code, SCARSUP. SCARVESUP. You save 10% on everything there using that code. I love you guys. Love you guys. And remember these 3 things. 1, always remember that you are loved, that you matter. 2, stay the heck out of melee range, especially if there's a T-Rex around. And finally, and most importantly, always remember that God loves gamers. Let's see who's on. Is Gemhammer on? All right, love you guys. Good night.